Good morning. Today is the 7th, so we are going to read chapter 7, and it's a shorter chapter. I'm going to be going over some of the verses, the notes in the Life Application Bible when I'm done, and so if it doesn't get all finished on here, you can click on the link in the description and come join me for the rest of it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so here we go, chapter 7. Another warning about immoral women. Follow my advice, my son. Always treasure my commands. Obey my commands and live. Guard my instructions as you guard your own eyes. Tie them on your fingers as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. Love wisdom like a sister. Make insight a beloved member of your family. Let them protect you from an affair with an immoral woman, from listening to the flattery of a promiscuous woman. While I was at the window of my house looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young men, and one in particular who lacked common sense. He was crossing the street near the house of an immoral woman, strolling down the path by her house. It was twilight in the evening as deep darkness fell. The woman approached him, seductively dressed and sly of heart. She was the brash, rebellious type, never content to stay at home. She is often in the streets and markets, soliciting at every corner. She threw her arms around him and kissed him, and with a brazen look she said, "I've just made my peace offerings and fulfilled my vows. For you're the one I was looking for. I came out to find you, and here you are. My bed is spread with beautiful blankets, with colored sheets of Egyptian linen. I've perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink our fill of love until morning. Let's enjoy each other's caresses, for my husband is not home. He's away on a long trip. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return until later this month." So she seduced him with her pretty speech and enticed him with her flattery. He followed her at once like an ox going to the slaughter. He was like a stag caught in a trap, awaiting the arrow that would pierce its heart. He was like a bird flying into a snare, little knowing it would cost him his life. So listen to me, my sons, and pay attention to my words. Don't let your heart stray away towards her. Don't wander down her wayward path. For she has been the ruin of many. Many men have been her victims. Her house is the road to the grave. Her bedroom is the den of death. That's chapter 7. So the verses that it highlights first is verses 6 through 23. And since I just read them all, I'm just going to go ahead and read the note. Although this advice is directed toward young men, young women should heed it as well. Absolutely. The person who has no purpose in life is naive. And they kind of highlight that in verse 7. Without aim or direction, an empty life is unstable, vulnerable to many temptations. Even though the young man in this passage doesn't know where he is going, the immoral woman knows where she wants him. Notice her strategies. She is dressed to allure men in verse 10. Her approach is bold in verse 13. She invites him over to her place, 16 through 18. She cunningly answers his every objection, verses 19 and 20. And she persuades him with smooth talk in 21. She traps him in 23. To combat temptation, make sure your life is full of God's word and wisdom, and that's in verse 4. Recognize the strategies of temptation and run away from them fast. And then the other two verses it highlights is verse 25 through 27. It's actually 3 verses. You can take definite steps to avoid sexual sins. First, guard your mind. Don't read books, look at pictures, or encourage fantasies that stimulate the wrong desires. Second, keep away from settings and friends that tempt you to sin. Third, don't think only of the moment. Focus on the future. Today's thrill may lead to tomorrow's ruin. So that is chapter 7. And by the way, I'm reading out of the New Living Translation. So we will see you tomorrow for chapter 8. Have a blessed day.